make them run home to mama. Run home. I like to hurt people so much. Yeah. I like to hurt people. I like to hurt people. Yeah. Come on, let me hurt you. Don't let me, I'll hurt you anyway. Hurt. Stretch it now. Hurt.
Okay, wrestling fans, and welcome to this edition of the Back Alley Brawl. I'm your host, your play-by-play man, Eddie Apples. We're taking a look at our opening contest here. It is Chief Don Yellowfish, of course, a member and high standing of the Riot Squad, and he's seconded by his manager, Mr. Wimpy Watson, and the Chief squaring off against Bones Dudley. And this is going to be a very interesting contest. The Chief's a very maniacal individual, but you can't take nothing away from Bones Dudley when it comes to being maniacal. As you see, he is ramming his own head into that top turnbuckle. Bones Dudley certainly, how can I put this delicately, a fruitcake, a nutcase, if you will. And as the Chief with some big chops there, and you see Dudley rolls out of the ring quite quickly here. I said, what's going on here? Bones Dudley looks like he's heading for the back. What's going on? I don't understand what's going on here. This is our opening contest, Chief Don Yellowfish versus Bones Dudley. And I'd like to point out Wimpy Watson there wearing that neck brace courtesy of the team of the Suicide Solution, and the referee is giving Bones Dudley the count here. I can't believe this match was hardly underway. The Chief unloaded a couple chops, and Bones Dudley just bailed out of here. Referee's calling for the bell. Apparently Bones Dudley's being counted out, and referee Bud Hattery raising Chief Don Yellowfish's arm in a token of victory here. Oh my God, only here on the Back Alley Brawl.
The number one contender.
There you hear the voice of Wimpy Watson proclaiming Yellowfish the number one contender to the Cuban Commandos Light Heavyweight Championship. Wrestling fans, I don't know what to say. This match is over. The winner, Chief Don Yellowfish. Don't go away. We'll be back with more mat action right after this. Men and women, all shapes and sizes, this is your opportunity to become part of the fun and exciting world of big-time professional wrestling. The International Wrestling Alliance, Ohio's own homegrown Major League Professional Wrestling organization, is offering you this unique opportunity. Call today for an absolutely free tryout. Oh, brother, would you get a look at this? That is luscious John Ellering making his way down towards the ring to accompany his tag team, the Casanova Cliq. You can see already in there, Chip Allgood down on his knees, bowing down to Ellering. Wrestling fans, welcome back to the Back Alley Brawl. We're getting set for oh my God, look at this. They're kissing John Ellering's feet. We're getting ready for our next contest here.
Your dad told me how to be one. Your dad told me how to be one. Take a picture of you. Look like a Christmas tree. That's what you're saying. You couldn't afford this kind of stuff. That's real gold plate. What now? What we're saying? Real gold. Looks like you are definitely making a fashion stage. You're right.
Well, it's the Casanova Cliq, wrestling fans. You never know what to expect.
But you got a middleweight title here. That's right. My man Dale is going to defend his title against John Wayne or whoever the heck he thinks he is. And that other kangaroo jumping sucker he's got with him. That would be Jimmy Thunder. Oh, is that what it is? That's what he calls himself, yes. Sounds more like a rumble than a thunder. So now, this is
I don't understand that wrestling thing. Oh, I guess I do. We've been hearing it here the last couple of weeks. The Casanova Cliq has been coming to the ringside, brandishing.
And here are John, Blade, and Jimmy Thunder.
The Cliq been brandishing their own championship belt, which are not sanctioned here in the IWA. However, they've been defending these belts. Sometimes they claim it's a singles belt. Sometimes both pair of belts out and claim it's a tag team belt, a cruiserweight tag team belt, whatever. Luscious John just said these belts are going to be on the line against the team of John Blade and Jimmy Thunder. And I think he said it was a cruiserweight championship match. So now I can tell you right now that this big guy Thunder is definitely not a cruiserweight, but once again, I do want to point out these belts are not sanctioned here in the IWA. The owner, Chris Cass, made that perfectly clear. However, the Casanova Cliq still wearing this belt. I've told you before, the Cliq likes to have a lot of fun. I don't know if this is all just a joke to them, or if in their mind somehow they actually believe that they are some sort of champions. The championship changes from match to match. Sometimes it's a single championship, sometimes it's a tag team cruiserweight. I've even seen them come out and claim it was the IWA heavyweight championship. But all right, this match is underway. It's going to be Chip Allgood against Jimmy Thunder. Allgood's able to back Thunder into the ropes, which is an impressive feat, given the circumstance that Thunder's a much larger man than Chip Allgood. Thunder told Allgood exactly what he could do with his handshake. Man, what a match we saw earlier. I guess you would call it a match, or lack thereof. Earlier on here on the Back Alley Brawl between Bones Dudley and Chief Don Yellowfish. I don't know exactly what was going on here. Dudley came in. The bell sounded. Chief gave him a few chops. They were pretty hard chops, but Bones Dudley just bailed out and left the ring. Of course, he was counted out. The official verdict went to Chief Don Yellowfish. I don't know, unless Bones Dudley's under that, following that old adage, it's better to fight and run away and live to fight another day. But the winner in our opening contest was Chief Don Yellowfish. A couple quick pin attempts by Chip Allgood here in this contest. And you know, like I said, the Casanova Cliq have a lot of fun in there. Chip and Dale, along with their manager, the luscious one, John Ellering. As one of our fans pointed out, kind of resembles a Christmas tree. But the Cliq's a very tough tag team, and they're capable of defeating just about any two individuals at any given time. So even if they're making you laugh at the time, and trust me, even they make their own opponents laugh quite often, don't want to take the Casanova Cliq too lightly, because they can score a pin just that quick. And Thunder's tagging out. We're seeing John Blade, and John Blade's a very good professional wrestling upstart here. We've seen him a few times here on the Back Alley Brawl. He's a member of the IWA wrestling school here in Columbus, so he's still in training, if you will. He's a very well-conditioned, very fast individual. He's very acrobatic. He's probably one of the more acrobatic individuals we have at the IWA school right now. And we may see some of the flying maneuverability in this match here. We did see a little display of strength as he just shoved Allgood down to the canvas. Once again, John Blade going Allgood down to the canvas, made a threatening gesture there, and Allgood quickly backs into the corner. Wrestling fans, I hope you're enjoying this match, but certainly do not go away. We got some great action coming up here on the Back Alley Brawl today. The main event coming up after this here contest, a three-way tag team affair featuring the Riot Squad, Power Team USA, and the tag team champions, that being Suicide Solution. And there are special stipulations going to be all around this particular three-way tag team affair. Should the Riot Squad or Power Team USA win this match, they are going to get, at an upcoming Back Alley Brawl TV telecast, an IWA Tag Team Championship match against Suicide Solution. Should Suicide Solution win this match, they're going to get 5 minutes alone with Wimpy Watson. So don't go away, wrestling fans. We've got a lot of great action coming up. You're not going to want to miss that three-way tag team affair. A lot of great action going on in this match here, as we just saw Thunder thrown down to the, John Blade throw down to the floor here in our TV studio. Just had his head rammed into that steel pole. Want to point out that not only does the Casanova Cliq have Ellering down there, but they also have Bones Dudley, and this is an interesting story. Of course, at the top of the program, we saw what happened. Maybe Bones is saving his energy, we don't know. But Bones Dudley accompanying the Casanova Cliq out to ringside here, as he's been doing over the last few weeks. We don't know if Bones Dudley is an official member of the Casanova Cliq yet. They're really being kind of quiet about that. You see Bones setting up and just nailed John Blade straight in the face with that big super kick.
He's gonna look like they're on next morning.
Of course, the Bones Dudley story has been very interesting. He was trying to join or become a member of the new breed. He was coming out week after week, costing new breed members matches. Eventually, the new breed kind of turned on Bones Dudley. Actually, they just wanted them to leave him alone. They told him he wasn't part of the team. They just wanted him to be left alone. They wanted Bones to stay out of their matches. And Bones Dudley orchestrated a sneak attack on the new breed, featuring the Casanova Cliq. And since then, he's been hanging around with the Cliq. You see Dale Johnson picking up Blade, runs him around the ring, deposits him not so gently down on the canvas, backs him to the corner. I thought he was going to come off with something here. Tags in sexual chocolate chip all good. I tell you, this match has been action-packed from start to finish. Across the ring goes John Blade. Drop toe hold by Dale Johnson. All good dropping the elbow. Here comes the double elbow. One of the patented maneuvers by the Casanova Cliq. All good may have been able to go for a pin attempt there. Instead, he picks Blade up. Body slams him. Drops the leg. Once again, Allgood dropping the leg, and one more time. Well, oh no, instead he went for the eyes. And yeah, well, Allgood's quite pleased with himself. That's quite obvious. Wrestling fans, one, thank you for watching the Back Alley Brawl. We are the official television show of the International Wrestling Alliance. Come on out, check us out each and every Sunday as we tape this show here in Columbus, Ohio at 1333 West 5th Avenue. Doors open at 12:30 and the matches start about 1 p.m. Tremendous display of strength by Allgood. Also, check out the IWA whenever we're anywhere near your facility. We got some great matches, great shows coming up in the state of Ohio all through the month of November. Coming up here in just about a week away, on Saturday, November 14th, we will be in Johnstown, Ohio. A lot of great wrestling action going to be in Johnstown. The superstars of the International Wrestling Alliance invade, and you're going to see the main event down there. Well, first of all, Doink the Clown's going to be there. The Riot Squad's going to be there in full contingency, and Riot Squad member Shank Dorsey will be squaring off against our own IWA heavyweight champion Marcus Dillon for the strap down there in Johnstown. So if you have an opportunity, if you have any chance at all, be sure to make it out to Johnstown on November 14th. You can see the Casanova Cliq with Blade in the corner.
Come on, Blade.
Blade really looks like he's out of it here. He's obviously been suffering. He's been in this ring for quite a while now, taking the abuse of the Casanova Cliq. In comes Big Thunder here, and referee Bud Hattery quickly gets him out of the way. And oh my God, I don't know if you caught that, but you just saw a low blow by Dale Johnson. Well, that's going to take a lot of. There wasn't much steam left in Johnny Blaze, but I'm sure that low blow is going to take even more out of him. Double shoulder block by the Casanova Cliq. And the reason why the Casanova Cliq is so dangerous, they give up a lot of size, a lot of weight to their opponents in most instances, but they are so proficient at tag team wrestling. Russian leg sweep by Allgood covers. In comes Big Thunder here. Is able to pull Allgood off his partner. Referee quickly getting Thunder out of the ring. Blade definitely needs to tag out here. He's been taking a pounding for the last several minutes. And it's Allgood slowing the pace down a little bit with that headlock. Tried to go into the ropes, Blade did, but Allgood was able to hold on to the side headlock. And wrestling fans, you want to know where the wrestlers get the cauliflower ears? It's moves like this headlock here. Seems very basic, very rudimental, but when you put on the pressure and you're grinding into that ear region, it's easy to cut off those blood canals and cause that cauliflower ear. Shoulder block by Chip Allgood. Well, hip toss by John Blaze, and he sends Allgood down to the canvas. Blade's trying to get over to his corner. He makes the tag. And in comes this big Jimmy Thunder. Thunder unloading on both members of the Casanova Cliq. Setting up Allgood for a snap suplex, sent him over. It looked like Johnson tried to come in, and Thunder tried to set him up for a backdrop. Wasn't able to get him over too classily, if you will. But still, it was very effective, sending Allgood out of the ring. And now Thunder going after Dale Johnson. Unloads some big knife-edge chops into the chest region. A punch to the forehead on Dale Johnson. Johnson reversing a whip into the corner. came in for what would have been the stinger splash, but Thunder was able to move out of the way. We're looking some very good action. Uh-oh. Here on the Back Alley Brawl here today. Well, I don't know what you would call that maneuver. A big slam by Thunder. Count of 1, 2, and... Well, it looks like, I don't know what happened there. The referee actually stopped the count and at 2 and then slammed down for the last one.
It's over.
I don't know what's going on here. Casanova Cliq argued with the referee, saying, what's the deal with that? Oh, my God, wrestling fans, don't go away. We're going to be back with today's big main event right after this.
And Jimmy Thunder.
Boys and girls aged 8 through 18, this is your opportunity to become part of the fun and exciting world of big-time professional wrestling. Learn the holds and the counter-holds of professional wrestling. Be seen on local television and amaze all your school friends. Don't miss this big opportunity. Call today for an absolutely free pro wrestling tryout. All shapes and sizes, this is your opportunity to become part of the fun and exciting world of big-time professional wrestling. The International Wrestling Alliance, Ohio's own homegrown Major League Professional Wrestling organization, is offering you this unique opportunity. Call today for an absolutely free tryout. Okay, man, Maniacs, you're watching the Back Alley Brawl, the official television show of the International Wrestling Alliance. The Back Alley Brawl is taped each and every Sunday at the IWA television studios in Columbus, Ohio, located at 1333 West 5th Avenue. If you're enjoying all this crazy, wild, insane man action, we want to see you at the next IWA television tapings.
Look, we got all these bookings to do. We got Detroit the first night, then we got Chicago the next night. We got to be in New Orleans later on that week.
I know, Mike, but the Battens are going to be on one of those shows. They got to fly him in from West Virginia. We got to find some way to fit him in, get him for the show, but then we got to fly him out.
Hey, you guys got some information for me.
You got to call Ringside Confidential to find out.
Come on, please.
Ringside Confidential to find out.
It's a free call. Call now.
Tag team champion. That's why he's trying to get down. Hey, Bud, referee Bud, I want you to tell the old parlay again. I don't want to start this fiasco with him.
Okay, wrestling fans, and welcome back here to the Back Alley Brawl. We're getting ready for our big main event here on today's presentation. The three-way tag team affair involving the Riot Squad, Suicide Solution, and Power Team USA. Wrestling fans, this promises to be a wild, crazy affair. I guarantee that the stipulations, and there's steps all the way around here, if Power Team USA or the Riot Squad team should win, then they will get an automatic shot at the IWA World Tag Team Champion Suicide Solution at an upcoming Back Alley Brawl TV taping. Should Suicide Solution win, then they get 5 minutes along with Wimpy Watson. I guarantee you that the stakes are really high for everyone involved here. Starting out this contest is Bull Miller and KC Stryker. Bull, of course, representing the Riot Squad. Stryker from Power Team, and Bull's already got Stryker down on the canvas, kind of mauling him over here, getting ready to pick him up. Oh, Stryker grabbed a hold of the chin hairs of Bull Miller, and he's backing him into the corner. Oh, my God. Pulled down those chin hairs and flipped him over by the whiskers. One more time, and Bull Miller quickly goes to tag out. He tagged Suicide Solution. Biohazard.
You want me in there?
Well, Casey Stryker tagging out to Shank Dorsey. Apparently, you can tag to anyone you want, whether it's your tag team partner alone or not. And what makes this very interesting is, of course, while you want to stay outside the ring to keep your team rested, you also need to have a member in there to win this contest. And Shank Dorsey and Biohazard from Suicide Solution exchanging some heavy chops. Now Dorsey unloading some heavy artillery here with some big punches. Whips Bio across the ring, follows in with the splash. Sets him up, suplex him into the center of the ring. Shank Dorsey covers for a pin. 1, 2. That's all he's going to get as Biohazard was able to kick out. You can see Wimpy Watson circulating outside the ring here. We're still sporting that neck brace courtesy of Suicide Solution from a few weeks back ago here on the Brawl, where Suicide hit him with that suicide note, as they like to call it. Drove Wimpy Watson's head into the canvas, and the Weasel's been supporting that neck brace ever since. A headbutt by Biohazard. In comes Dan Devers to help his partner out. They drop the heavy elbow on Shank Dorsey. Dorsey's been in the ring for quite a while now, as both members of Suicide Solutions been working him over. Snaps that neck back. The real deal, Dan Devers, picking Dorsey up. Body slams him down to the canvas. Devers tags out, and then comes the Coyote, who is the newest member of Power Team USA. Power Team USA been coming upon some hard times here recently with Bart Batten taking some time off. Brother Brad seems to be in limbo as well. Pretty much left KC Stryker. He offered the opportunity to the Coyote to come into Power Team, and the Coyote rapidly accepting that. And a low blow by Shank Dorsey. That's going to slow down the pace of this match drastically, I guarantee you that. Dorsey tags in the real deal, Dan Devers.
Come on, Coyote.
We're about 3.5 minutes into this contest, and we've already seen most of the combatants make their way in. They're tag teaming in. They're tagging in and out quite rapidly. Big Coyote unloading some heavy chops on Devers. Devers thrown across the ring. Coyote follows in with that big elbow. Wrestling fans, you are watching the Back Alley Brawl, the official television show of the International Wrestling Alliance. We want to say thanks for checking us out. I can't believe this. Devers and Biohazard have both been tagged in. We don't know what's going to go on here. Wait a second. Devers just pulled Biohazard down on top of him, and Bio scored the pin against his own. Oh, no, wait a second here. This can't be going on. Biohazard actually pinned his own partner. This is certainly a first for me here, wrestling fans. I don't know if you can see Bull Miller, Wimpy Watson, Shank Dorsey all having a fit in here. There goes the owner, Mr. Chris Kaz. Maybe he can shed some light on this. Of course, under these stipulations, Suicide won, so they get 5 minutes alone with Wimpy Watson. That's the Riot Squad calling for the owner, Chris Kaz, to get in the ring. Well, it looks like the owner, Chris Kaz, is saying that this match is going to happen here, and that according to the stipulations of this match, that Suicide Solutions is going to get 5 minutes alone with Wimpy Watson. Wimpy's pleading his case here. He says his neck's injured. He's still sporting that neck brace.
What about Chris Kaz? You got to get back to the locker.
This is totally crazy here, wrestling fans.
You can go back the easy way, or you can go the damn hard way. It don't matter to us.
That's KC Stryker Power Team telling the Riot Squad they can rather leave the ring under their own power, or maybe in a way they really don't want to leave the ring. Wrestling fans, I guess this is going to happen here in the Back Alley Brawl, and the team of Suicide Solutions is going to get there 5 minutes alone with Wimpy Watson. And I think Power Team's going to make sure that it actually happens here. Well, the Riot Squad having a meeting here. This really has the potential to be very dangerous for Wimpy Watson. Watson already supporting a neck brace. He's not a professional wrestler, but he's got to live up to the stipulations.
Because we know that Wimpy Watson is Riot Squad through and through. And Suicide Solution ain't got a snowball's chance at all.
I can't believe I just heard that. Bull Miller saying that Wimpy Watson's Riot Squad through and through, and that he can beat both members of Suicide Solutions single-handedly. You see Watson quickly down to his knees, asking for mercy. I don't think you're going to get it from Suicide Solutions, not these two guys. A quick chopping punch by Biohazard. They got Watson's hat. Yeah, they got his neck brace, too. Oh, my God. Watson definitely in trouble here. against these two members of Suicide Solution. Oh my God, they just took his pants off. Wimpy, oh my God, wrestling fans. Oh, only here on the Back Alley Brawl, you can see Wimpy Watson de-pantsed here on television. I don't know what to say. I'm just going to shut up and let the actions speak for themselves. Wimpy Watson, his pants hanging on that second strand of rope. According to the stipulations, and the owner, Chris Cass, said this is going to happen. Suicide Solution has 5 minutes long. They're setting him up for the suicide note. This is what injured Watson's neck to begin with. There's Maniac Mark. You can see Yellowfish, Bull Miller, Shank, Dorsey, the Riot Squad, as they're attacking Suicide Solution. Well, we should have known that the Riot Squad never living up to their deals, if you will. And according to the deal, well, of course, what can you say? Biohazard Divers kind of pulled a fast one their own selves, but now this is all, which enabled them to get their 5 minutes of Wimpy Watson, but this is all broken out into a wild melee here in the center of the ring. You see Maniac Mark unloading some big punches. Bull Miller going to town on Biohazard. Well, wrestling fans, the bells rang. I don't know what to say. We're just going to follow this action as long as we can. We just got about another minute left in our television time here. You can see they're getting ready. They're trying to whip the team of Suicide Solution into each other. Yellowfish and Bull working over Biohazard one corner. Big Maniac Margarita, it's a reversal. And remember, Biohazard and Bull collide. Wrestling fans, we are running out of time. We're going to have to get out of here. Be sure to stay tuned next week for more IWA Championship Wrestling action.